Here's the deal. I find most reviews masturbatory. People pack these things with unnecessary poeticism and, frankly, just waste your time with too many details. Today I'm going to review the Oculus Rift CV1 in a way that's thorough but also concise. Now something iambic pentameter, I'm running out of fucking time. A person could argue that I shouldn't have a 10-second intro and outro in a 5-minute review, but what the fuck ever, it's my video, so behold my gingery logo. First, let's talk about comfort. If you're experiencing discomfort when wearing your Rift, you're doing it wrong. Now when it comes to eye comfort, there's a pretty wide range of experiences right now. This is on the developers more than it's on Oculus, although there's something to be said about the app review and quality control processes. If a game like Adrift uses a lot of close-up objects, you'll go cross-eyed to focus on those objects and that'll cause some eye strain. Fortunately, those experiences have been few and far between. So as far as comfort goes, I'm giving the Rift a 10 out of 10. If you're using it correctly, it's insanely comfortable. Now let's talk about the display and optics. If we met out in the wild and were discussing the CV1, and you started complaining to me about screen door effect, God rays, or glare issues, I can pretty much instantly label you a little bitch that complains about stuff for the sake of being an asshole. I'm sorry if that describes you, and you're just now in this very moment discovering that you're an asshole that bitches about things for no reason. But seriously, there's so much to be happy with and so little to complain about comparatively. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. But the current optics and screen quality are incredibly impressive for the first consumer version. If you're using it as intended, the technology is very impressive. All in all, I'd group screen quality and optics together for an 8 out of 10, and that's being pretty harsh. Now when I saw the on-ear headphones the Rift was being shipped with, I was reminded of my old Sony Walkman days with that one ear that shorted out and left me with involuntary mono sound for half of my childhood. I honestly didn't know you could get sound that good out of on-ear headphones. They swing, swivel, and pivot in just about every way imaginable, are comfortable almost to the point of going unnoticed, and produce impressively immersive 3D sound. If you're an audiophile, they might leave you disappointed. But for the average consumer, there shouldn't be any complaints. If there are, please recall my previous comments about being a little bitch that complains for the sake of being an asshole. Audio gets a 9 out of 10, only because audiophiles will probably DDoS me if I give it a 10 out of 10. Let's talk about the most subjective topic of this entire review, aesthetics. Look at it, guys. There it is. You either think it's attractive or you don't. Personally, I think Oculus has done a great job here. It's basically a box you put on your face, so how great is it going to look? And yeah, it has fabric on it, but what the fuck? Are we children that can't be trusted to put our Cheetos down long enough to not fuck up our $600 non-dishwasher safe virtual reality headset? Don't touch it with potato chip fingers or jizz hands and you'll be fine. I rate the CV1 a 10 out of 10 on aesthetics. I'm not sure anyone could have done much better with present day technology. The future of virtual reality looks incredibly bright, and the Oculus Rift CV1 is one of the biggest reasons as to why. Yes, it has its kinks, but nothing to stop anyone that's interested in virtual reality from buying now. The screen door effect, nose gap, God rays, occasional glare issues, and anything else you might see people bitching about are few and far between. You're free to enjoy complete immersion for at least 80 to 90% of the time you spend with your Rift. The biggest gripe anyone could have with the Rift's immersive qualities right now is the lack of touch controllers. If you're desiring an immersive room-scale experience that allows you to use your hands or walk around in your virtual environment, the only option on the market as I'm creating this review that'll fulfill those needs is the HTC Vive. Even factoring in the lack of touch controllers, I'd give the overall experience a 7 out of 10. If the touch controllers aren't being factored in, I'd give the Oculus Rift CV1 a rating of 9 out of 10. It's a young technology, but for the first consumer version, man, this thing kicks ass. If you're judging virtual reality on your past experiences or what you've heard from bitchy assholes on the internet, give the CV1 a try. There's undeniably room to grow, but I'd be willing to bet that if you're using it right, you'll be blown away. Now make like you're from Arkansas and that thumbs up button is your hottest first cousin and finger bang the shit out of that thing. It'd also be really cool if you subscribe to my channel so that you're notified of my future videos. If I haven't offended you today, that's a great way to give me another shot somewhere down the road. You guys kick ass. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you all in another video soon. All of that, and I still had time for a 15-second outro. I mean, shit, why does everyone else need so much goddamn time?